Hey, what's up everybody? Nexel here. So today we are playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Now I know this is really old, like really old. This is literally the last day. But we're going to talk about the Organization 13 event for the month. It is the last one I believe all the other ones came out already. So this is the last one. It is going to be number 8, Axel. And here is the medal, the 5-star medal, along with the hair that you get for completing, I believe it's like quest 7 or something like that, 7 out of 13. But there is that, and here's what he does. So he is a reverse red power medal. He only costs 1 gauge and has a random target. The special attack is going to raise your power strength by 3 tiers for 1 turn and inflicts more damage the lower the slot number. So this guy does the most damage on the first slot and does the least amount of damage on the last slot. Because of that, and honestly, that's what's breaking me about the special attack. I believe the 2 best traits for this guy are going to be either ground, or no, I take that back. Extra attack. That way you get the +6 strength power tier, +6 power strength tiers, or damage and raids, because this medal could be very good for raids because it's random, meaning that after a certain point, once you knock out all the limbs, this medal's attacks become very focused on only 1 center point, and that is going to be the main body of the raid boss. Those traits are going to be very specific to what medals you have currently. Otherwise, I would still say ground -60 and aerial -60 are still very good traits for this guy, especially because of the multiplier. The multiplier isn't fantastic in the last slot. I believe at 100% guilt, on the last slot it only hits a ×4 multiplier, whereas on the first slot it's like ×7.5. But those are pretty much the only 4 valid candidates for traits on this guy if you ask for my opinion. Now, with that being said, let's just jump straight into it. As you can see, there's only 23 hours left, and I haven't even done it yet. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I was told there's either you have to knock everything out in 1 turn, or you're going to have to defend yourself forever. So these are the 2 main setups I'm going to be using. Pretty much the only difference is that extra attack medal right here. Not extra attack, but extra medal to deal some damage. Key art 7, and for the ones where I have to pretty much wall up, to shell up, and to not get hit so much, I have the Hainer Pence and Alette with extra attack. So this one looks like we have to knock out everything in 1 turn. Let's go ahead, jump in with this guy, as well as... if I don't have another good blue one... You know what? It's actually only the first round. The first round shouldn't be too bad at level 50. Alright, so we are in Daybreak Town. Was it all enemies? All enemies in 1 turn, meaning you have to defeat everything. What was that? A ghost? Do I even want to find out what that does? Oh, you know what? It might be one of those Heartless that when you knock it out, it knocks out other Heartless. I guess we'll find out later down the line. It's a little firework. That's actually kind of cool. Do we get the little firework here? Nice. Let's see if this is not strong enough to knock him out. Oh, yeah, here we go. Boo! 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 That's kind of cool. For the Axel event, they have things that are fireworks. Alright, first stage clear. I really wish these ending load screens would be way faster. Like, you didn't have to stick around and watch all of them. Alright, so there's the first mission clear. So usually the way these work is that the first mission is just a glimpse to show you what the other missions will be like. So now that I saw that, I've never seen that Heartless before, the fireworks one. I'm expecting it to come further down the line as well. And it also kind of lays out the objective. So defeat all enemies in 1 turn again. So you can kind of gauge how the rest of the event is going to go based off how the first few missions in that event are. Alright, so let's go. Oh, big map. Big map meaning I have to go up and down to make sure I defeat everything. See, there it is. There's the firework again. Wow. Okay. It does a pretty solid amount of damage on the low levels. Alright, here he's gonna hit us with the fireball. You're good. Alright, firework pals, take him out. Ayy. These firework things are so awesome. They look so cool. I am glad they added this as an additional Heartless. They're just so funny to watch. They're like Heartless that go up into the sky and then just explode. Huh. So this second mission is pretty much a defensive mission. Sort of. Defensive in the sense that you have to not get knocked out by that surprise attack. I could watch this firework Heartless like all day. It's actually pretty cute. Alright, second mission clear. I do kind of realize that these setups aren't exactly helpful to everyone, because I know a lot of people couldn't get the Sora Art EX. I know some people may have missed guilting the key art copy medals. So if you have any questions, please, I know it's the last day of the event, please throw... Okay, complete within 2 turns. So this is our first one where we have to complete it in a certain number of turns. Please throw your concerns down on the comments below. I would really love to help you out. Because that's pretty much the reason I want to make these YouTube videos, to try and give people some examples or to help them out. But I know that sometimes it's unrealistic. Like right now, it's the last day. I'm really just trying to speed through these, so I'm going in with a max level Keyblade and a bunch of tier 5s and stuff like that. Alright, so we do have a green enemy here, which is kind of unusual. But nothing that we shouldn't be able to handle. The main part that makes the black gummy copters really difficult is that they come with already strength, or defense. They have increased defense, and they have a lot of HP, but that's really the main thing. If you can get over that defensive wall, the rest becomes more or less easy. Alright, so our first Axel B medal. Let's move along. I'm kind of hoping to finish this quickly because it's like 3 a.m. where I am right now, and if you guys didn't watch the other few videos, I'm pretty much doing all these videos in one full run through right now, and I'm super tired. It's 3 a.m. Gotta go to work tomorrow. So I'm trying my best to complete all these videos. Sparkler, that's the name of the Heartless. Complete within 50 seconds. Okay. So what that means is we can just jump straight to the boss enemy. We don't have to fight anything else, because the objective is complete within a certain time frame, not defeat anything in a certain number of turns. So let's go ahead and see if we can just run straight to the boss fight. See, look at all these distractions. Oh gosh, see? Boom, distracted. I'm losing some time here. So again, you don't... Oh my gosh, see, that's where it backfires. That animation takes a lot of time. Skip you. We don't even need to fight you. We don't need to fight these guys. We can just run all the way to the back. Where is it? Oh my gosh, wow, what a gauntlet. I hope you guys don't have like fat thumbs like me, otherwise you'll keep running into these Heartless that take like 10 minutes to explode. Alright, so we did get the 50-second mission request done. So again, the further down the line we get down these missions, I'm expecting some more timed ones. I'm expecting some of them to be, you know, finished within a certain number of turns. So the first few ones lay out how the rest of them are going to work out. And it's pretty funny because the way the objectives work out are usually because they reference the character somehow. So I want to say because Axel's like really fast, we have like these complete ones, complete in 50 seconds. Usually they have to reference the character, which is really like, haha, that's kind of cool. So let's go ahead and jump into this one. Ooh, a Shadow Magician. It's like the heartless version of like Dark Magician, except it's puny and tiny, and I think it rides a broom. What's the objective? Complete without having to continue. Oh, I guess it's an infinite wall. Alright, so it buffed everything up by 2 tiers of defense. So now we have that information. We're going to keep moving forward. Seeing... Oh, yeah, there's no way around it. I tried to see if I could just scale the bottom of the map. Wow, this one gave +4 defense. But yeah, I was trying to see if I could scale the bottom of the map without actually having to touch any of the frames that activate it. Oh, that was just my bad. Okay. So that guy can be really powerful. Alright, let's take it out with our Key Art 7 here. And then we're on to the last guy. Oh, that's weird. He didn't buff his buddies. Okay. Alright. That takes care of that one. So honestly, I don't think there's too much to say about these, aside from just general tips, like ones where you have to complete within a certain time frame. Just skip all the other enemies because there's no reason to fight them. Let's see here. Ones where it asks you complete without continuing. That means you can take anywhere between 1 turn to infinite turns because you'll complete the mission regardless. So even if you're chipping the enemy for such little damage at a time, you'll still get all the objectives, even if it takes you like 100 turns. Alright, this one's complete within 80 seconds. So just like the previous one, it means we don't have to fight anything except the last enemy. So let's go ahead. Do I have... Okay. No, this is fine. This is fine. My main concern was that Axel B has ground -60 and not aerial. And as you saw, the enemy isn't invisible. So let's see if I can just kind of run through. Okay, there was no way I could get around that one. I hope it doesn't make me fight a bunch of mandatory fights. That would be really annoying. Because it defeats the purpose of having to have you, like, run through it really fast, you know? I don't know. I like it when it's tricky. When it tries to make you think of how to get to the mission faster. But this one looks like it's just trying to make you plow through it. Boom! Shortcut right there. Nice. Shortcut again? No, no shortcut there. Alright, so I totally just skipped that fat bandit right there just by running through the side of the wall. Unfortunately, I don't think this gargoyle is skippable. Let's hope the sparkler takes it out. Nice. Oh my gosh, we're running out of time. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? This is just straight a speed gauntlet right here. Oh gosh, I've only got 19 seconds left. Okay. You know what? I'm not even going to waste any time. I'm just going to blow him up. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. I did not account for that. Whew. Okay, that was cutting it close. Okay, so that sparkler is just like an egg, meaning that you have to hit it with a certain amount of damage before it even goes off. And without ground -60 or like Illustrated Kyrie 2, which does a set amount of damage, that could be problematic for a time running event. Luckily, though, this isn't one of the ones that gives you Axel B, so you can skip it. You just need to beat it, and then you just move on to the next one, because the important part about this event is that you get the Axel B medals. So that means you don't need to complete those that don't have Axel B medals. Like this one, we don't need to complete it, or we don't have to worry about the objectives, because it doesn't come with the medal that we're pretty much playing this event for. So let's go ahead and just blow this guy up. Oh, 58. Oh, wow. This thing is pretty strong. If I remember correctly, this is actually also the last Heartless you fight. Unfortunately, though, they did not give you Pokeballs to capture it. So that's really unfortunate. I saw a picture of this and I was like, dude, it's Infernape with a stick. But unfortunately, no. So let's see if our Gilded Copy Medal is able to take it out. Yeah, there it is. I take it doesn't show it being defeated because you have to fight it later down the line. But that's the first one. Wasn't particularly hard, but I bet this one was an informational one where it tells you, you know, you're going to have to fight this thing further down the line. Okay, so now we should have a general grasp of all the types of missions that this event's going to offer. Alright, so this one's a complete within a certain time frame one. That means we're just going to have to run all the way to the end and not worry about the enemies we fight along the way. But I bet it's like a maze. So where's the trap? Where's the trap? There's usually a trap here. Okay. Oh, that one wasn't too bad. Just don't touch the sides. What's the objective? 45 seconds? Yeah, that one wasn't too bad. Just don't touch the sides. Go in with something like Beast that does a set amount of damage and then just tank the last guy. Alright, so that was mission number 8. So this is where they should start getting pretty hard. So level 250. I'm going to cut the video here, the first video, because this is where it usually gets pretty intense. So these are all the beginner stages. They were the informational grabbing stages where we learned what sort of enemies and what sort of objectives we would need to complete down the line. But with that being said, this is the first video. If you guys just got to the end of it for some reason because you needed some help on the first few ones, that's great, fantastic. But for those of you who I will give some help in the next video, hopefully you guys stick around and hopefully you find something useful. But until that video, guys, take it easy.